When the TikTok kids glaze a car a little bit too much, it does get ruined. And the Supra Mach 4, even though it's a legendary vehicle that's very iconic and actually can be built to be a very quick vehicle, stock, it's kind of slow, only makes like around, 300 horsepower. The interior is nothing to really, get all rowdy about because it's just a Toyota. But yet, for some reason, I'm still able to find stock ones of these going for over $100,000. Have you gone mad? You would also be out of your mind if you think the E92 BMW M3 is actually a good car. Like, I don't know why so many people glaze the f out of this, claiming it's such a nice car, it's my dream car, it's the best BMW ever. But that V8 engine, not only is it unreliable, underpowered, the rod bearings are horrible. You could almost compare that V8 to the V10 in the E60 M5. And let me tell you, buying an E60 M5 is the cheapest part about owning that car because how unreliable the engine is. And with the BMW M3, the E92, it follows a similar trend. And the classic Hellcat is another car that a lot of TikTok kids glaze way too much. Yeah, it might have 700 horsepower, but it does weigh almost 5,000 pounds. It's a big old boat that handles like complete trash. Like, no joke, this Honda right here in its current condition could probably outdrive a Hellcat on a curvy road just because it handles better. Y'all don't really understand, being fast is not only about horsepower and going in a straight line. I mean, with a Hellcat, that's kind of always really built for it, but that's another problem. It's really just built for a straight line. Like, yeah, you can hit the gas and be like, we're going fast. But then as soon as you have to make a turn, you're cooked. Don't even get me started on the BMW F80 M3. If you thought the glazing on the E92 was bad, dude, if you know anyone that owns an F80 M3, ask them how's their crank hub, because in good old classic BMW fashion, the BMW F80 M3 is also very unreliable, with the crank hub going bad very easily. Coolant hoses made out of plastic that you have to replace probably every 10,000 miles. The Mustangs, I get it. It has a big old V8. Some of them, I will give it to you, looks half decent after you put like $10,000 into cosmetics. Do I even have to say it? You already know Mustang drivers are notorious for taking out crowds. Regardless of what car you drive, you gotta make sure you're not doing anything I mentioned in this video on screen, because if you do, you're a bad driver.